Oh boy, hold on to your butts, everyone, because this astrological new year is starting off with some fireworks, eclipse season. As you know, eclipses are awesome opportunities for rapid transformation and progression, and they come in pairs, a lunar eclipse and a solar eclipse. This time, the lunar eclipse is coming first and happens in the middle of the night between Monday, March 25th and Tuesday, March 26th, during the full moon. Remember that since lunar eclipses always happen on a full moon, this amplifies the power of that full moon, as well as brings the energy of the new moon in combination with the energy of the full moon. For as the Earth moves between the sun and the moon goes from complete illumination to zero illumination and back to complete again, almost like an entire moon cycle in a matter of hours. This discontinuation of illumination affords us a powerful opportunity for release. It's like turning the power off and back on again for a total system reboot. As the full moon is the time of the highest illumination of the subconscious, lunar eclipses are ideal times to illuminate aspects of our subconscious that are hindering us and eliminate them. So what is this eclipse season focusing on? Recall way back at the beginning of the year when I mentioned that this year the air signs are going to be heavily featured, and how these three signs all play a critical role in our collective movement towards the new paradigm by bringing the importance of relationships to the forefront. There are three areas of relationships that are being highlighted this year. 1, our internal relationship between our higher and lower selves. 2, our external relationships in our proximal lives, partners, family, friendships, business. And 3, our relationship with the collective, our impersonal relationships, our human family. Plainly stated, for the vast majority of us, these relationships are out of alignment with the values of integrity, love, and harmony. And we simply cannot advance our world until these relationships are brought into alignment. I don't think I really need to prove to any of us that these relationships are struggling. We can just look at the ways that we are treating each other, large and small, every day. So, in their infinite generosity, the planets have prepared us an awesome relationship boot camp this year. Woo! And big action in all three air signs to help us move forward and evolve. And a big aspect of this is the 2 eclipse seasons this year that occur on the Aries-Libra axis. The Aries-Libra axis is the continuum from individuality to interdependence. At the lower vibration, this is the spectrum from selfishness to codependence. At the higher vibration, this is about learning to have harmony in relationships in order to accomplish our sacred mission. So let's focus on that, because we are all aspiring to our highest potential, and because this is the goal of this time, to progress us towards the highest expression of these energies. Recall that the archetype of Aries is the sacred warrior, courageously pursuing their sacred mission. But in this sign, the warrior is just setting out. They actually have 11 other signs to master before they complete it. The archetype of Libra is the harmonizer, the balancer, as seen in the symbol of the scales. Reciprocity is a core value of Libra energy. At first, these may seem mutually exclusive, progression of self versus consideration of others. However, let's look deeper, because in fact, the keys of each of these signs unlock the mastery of the counterpart. Fact, no one can complete their mission in isolation. You will always need relationships on some level in order to fulfill your purpose. If this bothers you, I encourage you to bring that into meditation and try and illuminate why, because there's something important there that is holding you back. Because no matter how you fight it or how much you dislike it, the reality of the situation is the success of your mission will, at some point, and probably at several points, rely on relationships in your life, whether that is romantic union, familial, social, or professional. Your relationships will impact your success, so you probably want to make them good ones, yeah? This is the key of Libra fitting into the lock of Aries. But similarly, harmony in relationships requires authenticity, individuality, to resist self-sacrifice for the perceived benefit of others, and have the courage to communicate directly and honestly. Reciprocity means balancing giving and receiving, which you cannot do if you are not staying true to yourself. This is the key of Aries, fitting into the lock of Libra. Pretty cool, right? So here we are, freshly into Aries season, and being called to realign ourselves with our sacred mission. And in 2 weeks, we have a huge solar eclipse in Aries to help us do just that. So what a gift it is to have a lunar eclipse in Libra right now to help us release pollution from our relationships. Libra is the air sign that focuses on proximal, external, personal relationships in our lives. Lovers, family, friends, co-workers. This Libra full moon, expect action in these areas of your life. Keep in mind that there are 2 kinds of relationships. Those that will serve both people involved if we invest in them correctly, and those that no matter what we do will not serve either party. We need discernment around which is which, because so often we undermine the valuable relationships and we overinvest in the misaligned ones. The moon is here to show you any ways that your relationships are out of balance, and especially what it is in you that undermines harmony in your relationships. How well do you discern the relationships you should cultivate from the ones you should let go? Do you successfully cultivate the relationships you need? Are there areas in your life where you are stronger in relationships and areas where you are weaker? Where in your life have relationships helped your mission? And where did a relationship persist or disintegrate that then hindered your mission? And most importantly, what is it in you that led to that situation? What is it in you that stops you from building strong, reciprocal relationships that support you on your mission? This may not feel comfortable, and that's okay. Eclipses are here to help us grow. If you are uncomfortable, that is a good sign. And you know that on the other side of this work are healthier, happier, more fulfilling relationships in your life. If you are needing extra support during this time, or wanting to be able to harness the full moon energy to wield it in your life instead of getting overwhelmed by it, come to our full moon ceremony at 7 p.m. on Sunday, March 24th at the new Peace Park Troll. Additionally, I am leading a full moon max meditation on Wednesday, March 27th at 6 p.m. to help bring balance and equilibrium in the wake of the eclipse. We hope to see you there.